Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Oyinka. Welcome back to Dr. OJ Speaks. I am super excited for today's episode. Everybody has a but not the kind of butt you're thinking. But to find out more, you have to wait. Stay tuned to hear everything we have to discuss today. Today, I actually have a guest with me on the show. Her name is Mrs. Laura, and she is the CEO of CNO Custom Wigs. We are actually filming out of her establishment today, and she is fully responsible for this beautiful locks I got on my hair. It's called seduction. Seduction. Yeah, she hooked me up real good. So we're going to be chatting with Miss Laura today, and we're going to learn a little bit more about her business, and this wonderful topic. Everybody has a butt. Today's episode is collectively sponsored by Sienna Custom Wigs and Takai by Angela. Takai by Angela is a boutique out of Dallas, Texas that offers you bespoke designs in jewelry and clothing for that special occasion to get you stepping out like the superstar that you are. So combining these two companies, Sienna Custom Wigs, Takai by Angela, no wonder I always look like $1,000,000 and people actually think I have more money than I actually do. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. But I'm just going to tell you that these two wonderful women are amazing businesses out of Dallas, Texas that you need to check them out. TakaiByAngela.com and CNOCustomWigs.com. Both of them located in Richardson and Cedar Hill, Texas. All right, come with me as we get into today's topic. Everybody has a butt. Wait till you find out what we have to say. Excited about today's episode. Like I told you guys, it's going to be fun, hilarious, a little bit sensitive because we're talking about everybody has a butt. And not the kind of butt you're thinking. The kind of butt that the booty, the gluteus maximus, the derriere, no, not that one. The kind of butt that we don't want anyone else to know that we got, but we have it. We deal with it every day. And these are some of the things we want to highlight today. And I am here with my friend, Miss Laura, the CEO of CNO Custom Wigs out of Dallas, Texas. The best hairline, if I do say so myself.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Laura, the CEO of CNO Custom Wigs. And we're expanding. Our cosmetic line, Laura Cosmetics, is coming soon. The launch date is not announced yet, but you guys will be the first to know.
And we'll be here to cover it. Don't worry, we'll be here to cover it.
Absolutely.
Do a lot of swatches.
Absolutely.
I mean, both of us started our journey as makeup artists, and I have evolved my business to having a medical spa and training institute. And you've evolved.
I am so proud.
I'm so proud of you too. And you've evolved from braiding hair. Now you have your wig line. Now she has a shampoo line, hair care line. She has so many things. Flat iron, so many wonderful things. And that is why we're shooting out of her store today, this location here. I mean, people don't understand the journey and the process. They see us now and they say they're doing so well, but they don't know. Like my very first spa, I had to close down. And before I reopened and went to another location. But the good thing is, yes, it was a very painful process. And, your business has also evolved. And we've evolved till today. We've had to deal with a lot of buts in business, a lot of buts, a lot of mistakes, things that we did not know, errors that we made, and we're here today. And that's why we're so intentional about giving back and paying it forward, educating a lot of women, impacting and mentoring them, showing them the ropes, things that we missed along the way. We'll talk about that at the gathering, but today it's not gathering matter. It is these butts. Let's get into these butts. So let me start. One of the butts that really hurts me, honestly, is mouth odor. Mouth odor. And I think this is more from the men. A lot, and not the men that are close in my circle, because I have amazing men who pay close. I mean, you can't even be in my circle if you're not paying attention to your personal grooming. Like, it can't work. But I have encountered people, they come at you, they want to come, chat you up. Hey, baby, what you doing? How you doing? I like you. And when they move close, you're like, bruh, you worried about the wrong thing right now. you worried about the wrong thing right now. You should not be chatting again. Look, think about some dental floss, some mouthwash, some toothpaste, something, please. Don't come and kill me here. Like,
oh my goodness.
And it's unfortunate because
I'll be laughing so much today.
Because some people, and it's not just men, and I'm not taking this, I'm not, digging on men, because I love my men. I really honor and respect them. But I've just found that more men have this issue than women. So I wonder why. This is about that, and they don't even know they're dealing with it, because I don't think a right-thinking person will know they have mouth odor and just kind of let it be. So that's one butt that I have experienced. So what do you think? What are some other butts that you've experienced?
I guess people talking about you when you're very close to them.
Oh my God, that is a butt. That is a butt. That is a butt. Like, you go to an event, right, and you walk into a room. I like that. Like, they're talking about you. They're looking at you.
But for some reason, they think you can hear them.
They think you can hear them. That is ridiculous. And sometimes a lot of people can't even control themselves. I think it's bad etiquette for you to do those kinds of things. But people do it every day. We go to
every day.
Yeah, you see someone, maybe the person doesn't really quite have the sense of style, or maybe they have some behavioral issues about them, and they just don't know. And we just feel the need, and you call your friend like, come on, like, it's so obvious. Say stop. Another butt that I have encountered for myself, being in the line of work that I deal in, is women not paying a lot of attention to personal hygiene.
No, you took that one away from me.
I took that one away from you. Oh, yeah, take it away.
No.
Take it away.
Oh my God.
Tell me.
Okay, so, as a woman, I know family, work, we get overwhelmed. But at the end of the day, I honestly think we come first. You got to be okay to take care of somebody else. If you're not yourself, how can you take care of your kids? How can you take care of your husband? How can you take care of your home? One doctor once told me that you have to take care of you before you can worry about anybody else.
That's true. You got it.
I'm telling you. So that's...
Let me extend that a little bit. When we talk about personal hygiene, because I work with body parts, so I can really dive deep. Women, my sisters, come close.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm thinking of the videos now.
So when we're worried about boob job, ass job, stomach job, there's some other things that we need to address first before we worry about all those jobs.
Look at me. I'm like, huh?
Your private area, it needs to be cleaned properly, because the reality of the matter is a lot of us don't like that part. Our private part, it has a specific odor.
Yes, it does.
The natural odor should really be no odor at all. That is the truth. So when you now experience, when you feel like, even for me, when I'm stressed, or maybe I haven't shaved in a while and I smell like, no, this should not be there. I have to get down there and address those issues. So there's certain things that we need to be a lot concerned about. Some women are worried about intimacy. They're like, my husband doesn't do this, maybe the guy is just like,
tired of dealing with. I'm sorry.
Auntie, I need you to clean that place up. I need you to sanitize. I need you to use some extra things to make it, So there's several measures. And one of the things that I've learned, even from, healthcare professionals, is we don't need to use a lot of soaps and things like that. Using water alone to really clean thoroughly is good enough, especially when you're coming out of your period. When you're coming out of your period, actually just taking time to extra rinse and cleanse with warm water, clean water, will solve the problem.
And they even have a lot of feminine things in stores now to really help you.
To really help, yes. So, that's a butt that a lot of my sisters are dealing with, and I feel like, we're not, and guess what, we're not saying these things today to make fun, we're just bringing it to light and highlighting it, so hopefully someone will see and hear this and be like, okay, you know what, there's something that can be done about it, and it is an issue, it is a butt, because social media has us fooled. Social media has us so fooled these days that we put the makeup on, the hair, the clothes, and underneath is so unkept. What about...
I just thought of
You thought of a good one. Okay, we will be right back. Let's take this quick commercial break, and we will be right back with the butts that we are all dealing with, including ourselves. In fact, I'm going to talk about my own butts in a minute. Let me tell you what my butt is. I'll tell you. You want to hear? I'm coming back. We've encountered, we've talked about personal hygiene and that odorous, offensive thing that inhibits intimacy in our women, in our ladies. It's one thing for you to be able to put this all together, but you need to make sure that that's one too, and I know in my hand you say, yes, that's one too needs to be nice and fresh, up to date with your bouginess. Anyway, so
that's the right word.
With your you can't be bougie and be like when you undress, the guy is like, auntie,
oh my God,
what happened? Yes. So I think one of the butts that I want to talk about is one that's personal to me, and honestly, Laura, this is a butt for me in the sense that, and it has affected a lot of relationships for me, and I can honestly tell you, this butt is my high expectation of people, like expecting people to measure up and level up to the level that I am operating in. Like when I meet you, when I'm doing stuff with you, even with my kids, sometimes I'm like, you need to move fast, you need to do this, you need to do that. But I am learning over time from several different feedbacks, like, okay, not everybody's wired like you.
Absolutely.
Not everybody can get stuff done as quickly as you can get it done, or not everyone can do it with the way. So I'm learning with my own butt to extend more grace. That's how I'm correcting it, because it's a huge butt, because before you know, you lose a lot of relationships, because all fingers are not made equal. And you can't fight everybody against people. You will offend people. That's true. So now I'm learning to extend more grace and understand that the human dynamics of relationship means that I am me, you are you. We can all work together and accept each other for who we are. That's really weird, but that's my butt. All right. So what's another butt that you got?
I think my butt that I think is the worst is the African time.
The African. Oh, that is a butt.
The African time.
Laura, I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to
I had
bring
to really
that.
think of this
I didn't
one.
want to bring it because my African people. Let us talk. Let us have a very serious conversation. African time. It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not.
It does not even exist. So we've made it into a norm, like African time. Y'all know y'all color people time. African people. Let's be real. It's not a thing. In fact, it's an abnormality. It's a disease. It's a sickness. We need to cure ourselves of that. Like, it's such a butt with us Africans, like, and I can say us even though I don't personally subscribe to it, but y'all my people, so I'm going to stand with y'all for this particular moment. We need to stop that mess. This African time thing, it don't work. I think it shows a total disregard for the person who has invited you somewhere. It shows a lack of, consideration. And I mean, you don't go to work late. You don't, but some people do, Sha.
Yeah, some people do.
Some people do.
Some people do.
Some people do. So let me not generalize. So people will go to work very late. But African time, it's a huge but
It
for
is.
us Africans, and it's not a thing.
It's so bad that we're known for it by other ethnicities.
Yes.
We're so known. Like, most of my clients, oh my gosh, Laura is African. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
We need to change the narrative.
It's crazy.
So each one teach one. African time, let's eradicate it. It's an epidemic. It's a disease. In fact, it's a pandemic. It's a pandemic. We need to eradicate it. Unfortunately, there's no vaccine for that.
No vaccine.
We just
There's
have to
no
have a
first and
mind.
second shot for it.
We just have to have a mindset shift about it. So I mean, that's a huge but. And I'm glad you
Please.
brought it up because yeah, African time ain't no thing. Let's be done with it, people.
Please.
All right, there was one other but that you were talking about that you do as an African. Say sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think that's for me. I apologize too, and for everything. It doesn't make any sense. I bump into you at Walmart, barely touch you, I apologize. I'm like, we gotta stop it. You cannot be sorry for everything.
I think it's also like a cultural thing because we have this submissive, culture where, we come
Raised that way.
Yeah, so we're raised that way to be like, but yeah, you can't be sorry for everything. You can't be sorry for your greatness. You can't be sorry for being successful. You can't be sorry for God blessing you with the way that, because you worked hard and He's been very good.
hard.
Yeah, so you can't be sorry for that and just hide under a bushel because somebody else is uncomfortable with it. You can't apologize for that. So look, we are who we are and we are here to do what God has put us here to do. So for anyone who's watching today, and we've talked about all of these buts, anyone that touches you personally, there's a disclaimer. This is not a direct attack to any personal, individual, entity, corporation,
Absolutely.
organization. This is just a general conversation amongst friends.
No scripts.
No script. In fact, this was so unscripted, it was ridiculous. So we kind of made stuff up as we went along, but these are things that we have experienced, and we just felt the need to highlight it on this episode because we know that everybody has a but. But what are some final words? Even though everyone has a but, what are some things? What is one final word that you want to say to people about that?
We need to do better. We need to value each other. I think if we did, we would respect our time.
Mm-hmm. That's good. One of the things with the buts is having a but is a human thing because I think God did it in a way where He ensured that no human being was. Well, I guess He didn't make that. He made us perfect, but certain situations made us imperfect.
Perfect.
But we are imperfectly perfect. So with all our buts, anything that we can change, like somebody told me something a very long time ago, very, very long time. He said, if the way you are is not the way you're supposed to be, then you have the opportunity and the power to change it.
Absolutely.
So we cannot make excuses for our butts. We can always transform, change our mindset, change our behavioral patterns, change our habits, learn something new that makes us better every single day. Because we're all learning. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. Laura is not perfect. And nobody is. We're all learning. We're all students in this school called life. And we're all here to help each other do better, be better. So thank you guys for watching us today. And until next week, thank you so much, Laura. Have you had fun?
Absolutely.
Dr. OJ Speaks. Yes. We bring you intimate conversations, heartfelt conversations from everyday people. And we are so blessed to keep doing this. So thank you guys for your support. Make sure you subscribe, hit your notification button, because every week we're posting new videos.
And thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, you are most welcome. You brightened up this place.
Thank you.
CNO Customs Weeks. Guys, this is the location we're filming out of. So I'm really excited. So thank you guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode. How about them butts? The mouth odor, the private odor, the women issues, the African time. Which one is something that you can relate to? Drop us a comment below and let's continue the conversation. But do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification, share this video, drop us a like and a comment below. Help us grow our community because you love us and because we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, see you again. Bye.